Hey guys, playing another Veigar mid game. I'm just watching my top lane Vayne solo invade with no vision. Level 1. Always love that kind of stuff. You know? Interestingly, this Garen, I think he's actually new. Like I haven't been in many games with actual new players for a while, but I think he's actually, yeah, like, or he's borrowing someone's account or something, because you'll see what I'm talking about later in the game. I'm not just BMing him for no reason. For starters, he took E first. Not sure about that one. And he ends up building double Warmogs, which against Vayne, probably the worst items you could build. So anyway, I'm playing against Katarina. This person is on a level 30 account with no ranked history, so I'm very sure it's a one-trick smurf, like Reset God playing Katarina. This account only has Katarina games. And I uploaded a Katarina game, a Veigar vs Katarina game earlier tonight, and I spanked her in lane. But now I'm playing against basically a one-trick, and the lane is a lot harder, as you'll see. Got a bot lane who doesn't do very well. We've got a Leona Yasuo, potentially a good snowball lane, but this Jinx actually does quite well. So Cat lets me push her in to start off with. Try to get a few extra stacks on my passive early on, maybe get some harass down so that she can't do anything. But she ends up playing quite well. I end up making some mistakes as well, which doesn't help. But credit to them, actually quite good. So we're both level 3. Unfortunately, my cooldowns are much longer and my damage is much lower. So I'm kind of just trying to get some autos in here, some sneaky damage, and she gets an easy kill on me. So if you want to learn about Katarina, here's what you want to do against terrible players like myself. So just gotta wait for it to get correct. She'll Q onto me. So here she Qs. She Q'd me from here. You see her dagger land here. I walk back this way, which means that she can then E onto it. So she dashes to it and triggers it, which does some splash damage AoE and hits me. Then she ignites me immediately, presses W, walks back to it, resets her E, dashes to me for the last hit, and then dashes back. So that's quite a complicated combo. Like I wouldn't expect any new Katarina players to play that well. So that caught me a bit off guard, to be honest. I wasn't expecting the damage or the mechanical ability. Now this is our Sinjar jungle. This guy flamed me quite a lot this game for losing mid, and to be honest, like I definitely lost lane. But when you're against a one trick who's very likely smurfing, that happens. So, you know, I'm not too upset about it. I'll try and learn from it. This guy, however, if you want a good drinking game for any upcoming parties, watch how many times this guy walks into the enemy jungle or just gets caught out of position and dies. You should get pretty drunk pretty fast. It's pretty good. Anyway, so back to laning. I'm just trying to farm up. I realize that this Katarina is probably a lot better at her champion than I am at mine. I don't play a lot of Veigar. I played him a little bit recently, but honestly, I'm not very good at all. I just play him for fun. See how many stacks I can get. See if I can press R on people and watch them disappear. So you can see this Garen. Really not sure what to do in this lane. It's down 11 CS already. Vayne punishing him. Yeah. I think he actually DCs here too. Yeah. It's a little bit BM by Vayne here. Oh, she doesn't kill him? Okay. I know he dies at some point. I guess maybe the minions finish him off. There you go. Oh, she doesn't let him walk away there. So Garen actually DCs for like, I don't know, at least 10 minutes. So he's pretty much out of the game. But when he comes back, he starts buying Warmogs, which is the worst item you can buy on Garen against Vayne, because she does percentage HP damage with her W passive. So that means that the more HP you have, the more damage she does. So it's not really very helpful. So so Johnny's obviously going to gank main and nearly died for it. She might still die for it. Yeah. Oh, just nice. Few clinch plays there. So I've gone back because I was quite low, and knowing that this Katarina is a lot better at the game than I am, at least in this matchup, I just leave lane. I'm not going to muck around trying to outplay it or try to survive it. I'm just going to not int and try to farm up. So she's quite ahead CS wise, but that's kind of, I don't know, that's expected, I suppose, if there's a discrepancy in the skill. Vayne actually has Kleptomancy by the looks of it, which is kind of cool. I haven't seen Klepto Vayne top. Yeah, so I'm just trying to farm. She goes on me here, ignites me. I fuck up here actually. So if you watch this, sorry, I'm just gonna ruin the end of that for you. So she Qs onto me, I think first. Oh no, she E's onto me, presses W, then Qs, ignites. I put the cage down in a perfect position so that if she jumps to this, she gets stunned. But what I did wrong here was I'm standing here. I put my W here. I should have put on top of myself. That's my mistake here. So I've put it here, which leaves her free to just jump straight onto me and ult, and then I die to the rest of the damage there. Or she has to E one more time, and then she gets away. So my team's doing Dragon at the moment. They finish it off, and I think they might even get a kill on Sejuani here. Katarina wanders over though, and things start getting pretty fishy. It's not great. He dives onto Katarina. They actually get a kill on her, which is nice. But they give up 2 kills for 1. Not sure if that's worth or not. But Katarina at least got shut down. And Sejuani got the kill, I think, or 2 of them possibly, so it's not the worst thing. But Sejuani's, at least in my mind, not that scary. I haven't seen many really good ones, so anyway, we'll see what happens. See if she's a problem later. I'm just going to keep farming my butt off if I can, do as much as I can. So I'm within 10 now at least, so my CS is catching up a little bit. As you can see, Garen's still disconnected. It's got 2 deaths and 10 CS. I'm just playing super safe, just trying to farm. Okay, so here, so I'll rewind a minute. My jungler's doing this, Sejuani's going to invade him. She just lands everything basically. I don't know why he's not walking back towards the tower at this point. So he gets the kill. Katarina cleans up that kill, which sucks a bit because now she's even more fed. And she has a red buff. I poorly CS this. Please, no flame arena. Yeah. So she has now a red buff, so she's both got healing and extra auto damage should she engage on me. So I'm just going to try and stay away from her as much as possible. She backs for some reason. I guess she had some gold. Bot lane's fighting and doing alright actually. So Yasuo gets a kill on Jinx and a couple of summoner spells. Cat starts roaming down. I think she's going for Vayne for some reason, but anyway, she ends up coming back this way. So she gets a good bunch of damage down on me. I've got ult up, I think, and I'm trying to bait her in because I think she's low enough that I could actually do something. Xinjiao dives under turret for some reason. So I flash in trying to ult Q her, and she just dashes away in time. So it's an unfortunate waste of flash there. But I'm pretty sure ult Q kills her. So now I know that she has the advantage because she's healed up a bit, and she still has a bit of an advantage on me. I think she's a couple levels up still. Yeah, she's still 2 levels up. So I'm just going to farm it out, slow push it. She decides to stay. I'm trying to decide whether to go back because I'm pretty low on mana and I've probably got a fair bit of gold on me. Good ults here. Knockups are good. Yeah, nice combo there. Just clearing waves. She stays, I end up staying as well, I think. She finally decides to back. Bot lane pushes stuff into tower, which is good. I think, yeah, Jinx might have ulted and got a kill there somewhere. Now this is funny actually, because I see Cat walking down, and I assume she's doing this, so I just do a blind W over the wall, and I hit her and steal the entire camp and hit her with that. So that's hilarious. She just tries to go on me. I drop the cage and just in case she tries to get out and Q ult her. I actually misplaced the cage. I think I was probably trying to interrupt her ult, but I've got it on smart cast. I don't have the thing where you can hover it over to see the range on it. So my team's now fighting here. So here's another example of where Xin Zhao just walks into the middle of the enemy team with no vision and dies. So that's your first shot. Maybe second. Anyway. He went to go get dragon vision, but he was in no position to do that. Our bot lane is still behind, unfortunately. So they get killed. I come down to try and help, but I have no vision, and I get blind hooked by Thresh. She ignites me, and then Jinx is just really strong at the moment. She finishes me off, not great. So Xin Zhao kind of gets caught and then baits our team into a fight and gets us all killed. I probably should have just backed off, so definitely partly my fault. Vayne comes in behind Katarina, and I'm kind of just like, just take the CS, don't worry about chasing her. And she just chases her way too far and wastes so much time. So she lost gold and XP for just doing that. For some reason, she's not really worried about Garen. For some reason, I think she's not really a threat, so she just leaves him do his own thing. Xin Zhao again, just engaging fights, what he probably shouldn't. I mean, that bot lane is engaged up, but winning. So, Jinx. Okay, interesting. They're very lucky that Jinx didn't just push her luck and just auto a couple more times, because I think she might have been able to turn that, but probably safer. Vayne and I actually just decided to start pushing mid, so I'm just going to clear minions as best as I can and try to keep Cat away from us, so that the Rift Herald can do its thing. And then Vayne just man mode, full dive with ult, just flashes on her. The Cat doesn't have anything to say about it. We get a second turret, I think, here with Rift. I'm just clearing minions. Cool. Garen's top pushing, which is kind of all he can do. Bot's pushing, which is good. So we're getting some objectives finally. I decided I should come up and try and kill this Garen, because it's just free gold. He flashes onto the other side into there and then gets condemned. I ult to secure the kill for myself because I'm greedy and I want gold. I figure Vayne's got enough gold. I need a bit of a snowball. I kind of want that blue buff, to be honest, but I think I'll leave it. I think mid farm is more important to me at this time. Stacking up. Oh, hey, it was Leona, not Xin Zhao this time. Pretty exciting. Changing it up a bit, so I'm just clearing as best as I can. Not really sure what my team's doing up here when they're all doing down here. Anyway, so I just start spam pinging them because they're all backing towards them. So I assume my team's going to get collapsed. Xin Zhao, of course, if you ping him back, what does he do? Engage, blind, 1v5, 2v5. Vayne gets a kill, and then realizes that she's probably dead. Their entire team's there. They nearly outplayed it, to be fair. I'm just pushing a wave up mid to try and delay what they can get off that, because they got some free kills. Got still a free blue buff. It's nice. So I did get a blue after all. Just beat Sejuani to it, and then I get a blind Q over the wall. I don't know. I had no vision. I just queued and managed to last hit, which is nice. So I'm kind of not keen to fight this, so I back. But my team's still loitering around. So they back off, which is nice. Yeah. Vayne kind of gone a little bit too ham. Get a catch on Thresh. I think we get the kill here. Yeah, dies to ignite. Something. Wins. There we go. Okay, yeah, so it comes in. So this is an interesting fight. Jinx is the one you gotta watch here. She gets a lot of free damage down. I stun her, but nobody does anything. It's kind of awkward. Garen's still kind of tanky, I guess, but not really that tanky. Hilarious. Yeah. So, Leona went to ult Garen or something and actually missed, and at the same time Katarina happened to just leap in and copped a full stun and then got knocked back by Xin Zhao's ult, and then I ulted at the same time trying to burst her, and all three of them hit at the same time basically. She got flown over here and I think I managed to, I think Yasuo might have queued her or something, but anyway, hilarious. And now I'm cut off because I can't get through her, and Yasuo is kind of not keen to go in. But then he does go in, and he gets exhausted, and I'm stuck. So I'm just gonna... I'm trying to get enough damage down that I can finish someone off, but I just don't have the damage yet, and my ult's down. So Jinx cleans us up. I wasn't super happy how that fight went. I think we should have backed off after we killed Garen and Katarina. It was kind of an awkward place for me to be fighting, and everyone else was low, so probably should have just taken the free gold and left. They get turrets now. Vayne just tumbles into their team, and of course gets slowed because of red buffs. And then Xin Zhao, guess what? He's going in. Doesn't die yet. Then Leona kind of goes in. Then Xin Zhao goes back in. And then... Yep, no wind wall for the ult. That was kind of awkward. Yasuo could have wind walled the Jinx ult, but he was too slow. Unfortunate. I'm just going to go clear top because this is Garen getting free gold. He then rotates mid. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. I kind of gave up on mid here because my team just entered 3 times in a row. So I figure they're probably just going to get inhib here. Katarina's bot for the other 4 mid, so I can't really do much. I could try and rotate mid, but I don't feel like I can do anything. They're all quite high HP, and I don't think they've actually used very much. Leona goes in because that's what Leona does. She does actually hit quite a nice ult, I think, or nearly. I cage on top, keep Garen there. I ult him because I just want more gold, honestly. Right here, I think we should just stop. Just take the free kill and stop. But these guys, Xin Zhao wants to go in again, gets flayed away. Jinx, a lot of damage. I think they might, yeah. Okay, well, they're doing okay. Jinx dies, yeah. And then Katarina, of course. I'm just kind of pushing up minions, telling my team not a good idea. And then she comes in and cleans everyone up. Yeah, not the best. Triple kill, Thresh is on Vayne, Lantern, quadra kill. Yeah. So again, my team kind of overextended, and I think I actually saw Katarina leave bot, and I was thinking, oh, they need to back up, but then she came behind me, which wasn't the greatest, so I died again. Anyway, not the best. Thankfully, they're not getting anything mid. Thresh is too low, and I actually thought that already went down. So anyway, they'll finish off the inhib, I assume. Oh, dive Leona. Yep. Okay. Here's me praising Katarina's mechanical ability, but her decision making is still terrible. Like, why would you dive a Leona who can stun you literally 3 times under double turrets? Anyway, players like that keep your team in the game. so shouldn't complain. Xin Zhao, what's he doing? He's alone. What's he doing? Running into 3 people alone without vision to try and steal the dragon. It's really lucky that their team just hasn't grouped for some reason. But again, like, charging into the unknown. I'm coming to back them up because I've seen people elsewhere on the map, I think. I hit him with a W, got a free kill there. Come and do dragon. Turns out alright. I'm still not a fan of what he was doing. I'm just going to cage them off to keep them away from the dragon. I don't think we should be engaging this. Like, I'm happy to poke if they want to try and get through here, but I don't think it's a good idea. So right here, this is a great example of how this player plays, and this is the guy that flamed me for losing lane against Katarina, but still constantly out of position all game. Vayne's heading bot. She's going to go push this. I'm not really keen, and I don't know if I'm pinging them away, but I'm just not keen. Yasuo is pushing mid, so we have 3 people here. We have 1 ward here. I think that's it. So we don't see anybody of their team up. So we've got 3 unknowns basically, and they're all around the same place. So we kind of know that they're around here. He's not watching the map at all. He's just like, no, let's go in, let's go in. They're in a bad spot or something. And then of course, he just gets jumped on. So Leona goes in to follow up. And I think, well, at least I can poke. Maybe I'll get a kill on Thresh. And if this Jinx walks too far forward, and if I can cage her or get a W on her, maybe I can ult her and kill her. I think it's up. Yeah. So I'm kind of reluctantly following them, but I still think it's maybe not the best idea. So Katarina gets out just. Leona is of course dead. Yasuo comes down. I nearly get him killed. Yasuo leaves. Yeah, I don't know. And Vayne comes in from behind. Somehow didn't kill Katarina. Yeah, so just bad decision making by Xin Zhao, kind of baiting the team. And unfortunately, I let him bait me. As I thought, oh, Leona's going to go in. Maybe we've got enough CC and damage that can get something done. But unfortunately, Jinx has a full bloodthirster shield to get through, so there's no way. I nearly got Thresh down, but couldn't quite get there, and then I ended up out of position, just dying. So, on another note, having a look at Garen, as we said, he rushed to Warmogs after Ninja Tabbies. Absolutely the worst item you could buy. So it just gives you health and health regen, and Vayne is just going to shred right through that with her W. So if you're Garen and you're against a Vayne, don't buy Warmogs, like, unless it's like your 5th or 6th item or something. It's not good against Vayne. It might look cool, you're like, oh, look how much health I've got, but then she just does more damage to you. Okay, so they're doing Baron. I don't think we have anything to stop them. This is another case of my team not being together on the same page. So we've got 3 people at the fight, but I'm still coming from base, and our jungler, who's the one who's going to have to try and smite it, is still coming as well. So this is an interesting fight, actually. So Cat's actually quite low, and so is Garen, but there's also a full HP Jinx. Vayne has now gotten hit by 2 hooks in a row, and so she's pretty much dead. Garen ults her. She doesn't die because he has no damage. Xin Zhao gets zoned out by these guys, has to ult. I finally get to the fight. Yasuo actually gets a 2-man ult, which is very good. Jinx doesn't do anything. They do get a kill on Vayne. I'm just trying to keep Jinx out of this fight at the moment. So I put a cage down, Wing in front of her, so that if she comes towards us, she gets smacked with a lot of damage. Cat's just killing Xin Zhao because she's fed and he's out of position again. So we get a kill on Thresh here. I think I might have just missed my ult, actually. Yeah, I just ulted him because I thought, well, I'll just get him killed so I can come join the rest of this fight. Leona's running too far into the middle of this fight. We can't follow up. And Katarina still has flash. Yasuo goes in, but he's made of paper apparently. And then basically it's me 1v2. I can kind of just keep them off me a little bit, so basically I'm just going to try and delay them as much as possible. If Cat walks into this bush, I was going to try and kill her, but the wave's caught up now and they'll get vision on me, so they'll know if I'm doing that. So I pretty much just keep kiting them back as best as possible. If I get hit by a Jinx W, I might die here, but I'm just kind of trying to stall them a bit. I don't even know why they're pushing mid, because they have, they're not going to end the game. I guess if I die somehow they might be able to, but Vayne's already up. So this is a waste of time for them, I think. They should be going pushing bottom or top. Jinx has probably got the right idea here. Steal our jungle, push our lanes. Xin Zhao, what's he doing? He's running head first into the darkness again. Always fun. Some slowly getting items. CS is pretty trash, unfortunately, because we've been fighting so much. Vayne's split pushing, not sure about this late into the game, and they have Baron. Again, my team, oh god, yep. So my team is a lone mid. I don't like this at all. I'm trying to back them up because I know they're going to get engaged on. And what happens here is I think I drop a cage, and I somehow stun him, and he gets knocked up, but his hook still goes through, so that's all good for me. Just get exploded. The enemy team should just be going for bot tower, I think, here. There's nothing to get mid. This is just a waste of time for them. Leona's being a bit too brave, I feel. Not having checked anything. Xin Zhao going in again. Thankfully, they actually get a kill here. I didn't think it was a good idea. I'm pretty sure I was pinging them back. Garen flash ults the 2 HP Leona, which I love. He's building his second Warmogs, by the way, you can see this. Jinx just hunts down. Ooh. Dodge. Oh, nice. I'm back up again. I don't think we can defend this. I'm just kind of half-assed poking at them. But not bad considering how bad that could have been. I know they're going bot now, so I kind of start moving towards there. Xin Zhao, you'll notice his pathing, he always takes the most dangerous route. He just through wards, through the dark jungle where we have no vision. It's just signs that you are not paying attention to the game at all. This is an interesting fight. Kind of all split up and over walls and things. I don't even see these chompers and I just walk into one. Katarina's back in their base, so it's kind of a 4v4. Leonda's not here yet. I get hooked over the wall, so drop this to keep them zoned out a bit. I'm just trying to poke a little bit if I can. Yeah, Jinx hasn't been touched yet, which is kind of awkward, but Leona actually gets a really nice E. So Leona stuns the important target. Ults on top of her, which is really good. Gets a knock up for Yasuo, and Yasuo gets the kill. Alright, so here's a good test for you. You just win a fight, and you've got a wave right next to you. What do? You push the wave. So 4 of us have got the same idea. What's this guy? Oh, it's Yasuo again. Look out, run into the darkness, chasing full HP Thresh. Oh, what's that? You died. Amazing. Who would have thought? Who would have thought running up a lane at, 27 minutes into the game when your opponent has a fed Katarina might be a bad plan, I'm sure it surprises all of the viewers watching this that happened. Anyway, we do come and get the dragon. While Xin Zhao sits there dead for 35 seconds for his crimes. I don't think this is a good place to recall, but whatever. They don't punish her for some reason. Garen's gotten a tower finally. Gets out alive by the looks of it. So it's a pretty frustrating game, to be honest. when your jungler flames you and then continually just does dumb stuff the entire game, it feels really bad. But I feel like I've recovered pretty well. I was down, I think 0-2 in lane or something, and I've recovered. I'm only less than 20 CS behind, and she's super fed, so it's not too bad. And at this point, I might even be stronger than her. I'm not sure. I got 204 bonus AP, so I have more than a death cap worth of bonus AP now, which is really nice. So my ult, as you can see, doing 600 to 1200 damage roughly. So if anyone's below 50% health, they're dead. I'll just press R on them and they die. So yeah, Warmog's number 2, almost completed here. Not really sure where the thinking is. If you can see that yellow text that says unique passive, unique meaning you're only allowed one of them. Don't know why he thinks that that's not a thing. Anyway, don't do it, kids. Don't buy 2 Warmogs. It's really bad. Don't be that guy, especially not against Vayne. It's actually the worst combination of items ever. Here's me on the ground in the fetal position. Watch this. Alright. So I come up to clear the waves. I see Katarina's here. I'm like, alright, I've got his Zhonya's. Pretty strong. So she drops one back here, gunblades me, Qs me. I drop this, and she leaves. Look at the position of this dagger, alright? Now, she's going to land in the middle of that, and she doesn't get stunned. I don't know about you guys, but I think if your champion's standing here and there's a cage there, I feel like that should stun them. I don't know, just me. Anyway, she's super fed, and I'm super squishy. And I thought she'd get stunned, and I didn't Zhonya's. So that's me dead. I should know better, apparently. My team gets the kill, revenge kill, but unfortunately their team's smart and they went to go Baron. So that's cool. My jungler, again, out of position. I don't know if we would have been able to contest it, but it still feels really shit when your jungler like ganks someone bot when Baron is up and they're all there. So I was pretty tilted this game, but I know we can win. We've got reasonably fed Yasuo. He's got like a GA and a bunch of solid items. Their Jinx is still a Jinx in the end. He's not very mobile. Look at this guy again. Have another shot, everyone. He like literally blast coned over into here when the whole team's just walked through there. From Baron. If your enemy team has just done Baron, you got to assume all this is watered. So don't blast cone over into the enemy jungle. Well, it's now the enemy jungle. Anyway, interesting fight. Jinx gets quite low, which is great. I'm just coming up. This doesn't matter. Yasuo gets a kill. Vayne coming in, doing a lot of damage, which is great. I cage to make sure she doesn't get away. She's dead. Jinx doing damage. I ignore Jinx at this point because I know that these guys either have her or she's getting away. So I start moving for this double Warmogs, man. Get a stun on him. Ult him. Which was lucky, I think. I'm not sure if his ult actually went off or not. Can't hover over him. Yeah, it looked like he was going to kill Sinjao with his ult, but I'm not sure if he just doesn't do any damage or if I actually killed him mid-animation to save his life. Anyway, it was good. Katarina is fed. Not really much to say about that one. Yeah. I'm hoping Leona lands something, and I can just... Alright, it's alright. Let's go back. Alright. Zhao doing camps. Alright. So Katarina decides she wants to go in. Great ult by Leona. I ult, and then... I don't know if that was a W or a Q that got her. Anyway. Watch this Jinx ult. Whee! Bonk. Nice. I had just started recalling and I actually clicked up to move away, but my recall wouldn't let me cancel it. So I was lucky I didn't get killed as well, to be honest. Let's have a look. You got your shots ready, guys? Alright, so we're low. One of us just died. Where do you go? Run towards the enemy team. Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah, great. Yeah, perfect. Perfect play right there. Alright, forced to flash because he was an idiot. Have another shot, everyone. Double Warmogs complete. Huge non-existent power spike achieved. So they overextend a bit here, which is great. Thresh super low, gets the fly off thankfully. I'm just waiting for the re-engage by them, so I've caged off just to make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah. So they're moving towards Dragon here. I'm not sure if they've decided whether they're going to do it 100% or not. My team is thankfully not. Oh no, he's going to face check it. Yeah, everyone's. Oh, it's in jail. He's got his sweeper on at least. I'm following him, making sure I'm using him as a human shield if possible. Alright, wasted wind wall. Alright, so right now the call is just to run it down mid and try to get stuff because they're running off this direction. Vayne has decided to go split push. Not my favourite thing ever, but that's fine. So what are we doing? Alright, what's going on? It's in Jiao, in territory you shouldn't be in again. Leona kind of doing the same thing. Not the best. I'm just like not keen. I just want this blue buff, I think. I'm just waiting for this to spawn. I don't want any of this. What is he doing? Look at this. Look at this peanut. Alright. So I'm just trying to split up the fight as much as possible. I've just ult Thresh to kill someone with CC so that our carries can get through. Double knock up. Doesn't get taken. I'm just trying to see if I can catch someone with some random CC around here. I think someone does go in a little bit too hard in a minute. That's why he's healing up. Garen flashes over and gets connected into the wall. Hilarious. Katarina. Whew. That interaction is awful. I feel so bad for Leona here. I mean, she hits her with an E here, and she jumps mid-animation, and then Leona gets pulled through. That feels bad, man. Stuff right there. Anyway, so they now have 4 members of a team. We have 3. My members are pretty strong, but now Vayne's quite low, so I'm just going to cage people off. Keep dropping W's and Q's to try and dissuade them from coming near us. Had she joined and gone in on that, she probably would have died, which is interesting. Yasuo steals the blue buff that I really want. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, I think Jinx would have got it anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm just caging off areas so that they can't keep chasing. So not the worst fight. I mean, Sinjao was way out of position, so he was always going to die for free, basically, and then we just traded supports, so I guess it's not the worst. Alright, that was funny. Let's watch that again. So, Katarina knows she has a lot of damage. Knows how squishy these guys all are. Watch me standing away from them. This is me positioning correctly. She leaves a dagger. You know she's going to jump back on it, which is why I put my cage there. Also, by the way, again, questionably on the edge. Anyway, I ult, and she gets blown up. So 1 for 1, not bad considering how fit she is. All good. Garen split pushing. This might actually be where something good happens. Got a Sejuani flash for free. She's a bit greedy there. Yeah, sweepering, which is good. This is not good. Again, like it just doesn't back up. So he dies again, pretty much for free. So I'm down to fight because we have a nice choke point, which is great for me. But yeah, so again, Sinjao just running in, basically blind. He saw people with his sweeper and he was like, no, let's go. Let's just run in. Again, not paying attention to his team at all. Have another shot, guys. Probably blind drunk by now. Defending towers, all good. I've finished 5 items now. I'm getting pretty strong. Katarina looking for a solo kill again. Oh, nice. The chain CC is good. And she dies. She finally got too greedy. Cage her in, make sure she can't get out. W, R, dead. So you gotta just make sure someone dies. Make sure the numbers are good. At this point, Xin Zhao is going in at the correct time, which is nice. He's a bit low, unfortunately. I got a cage on her, get a Q and a W, and she's dead. She's dead, boys. We did it. We did it. Doesn't matter if she gets hooked. This guy's made of paper. Doesn't matter. This guy's a support on no HP. The game just ended. Run it down mid. That's the call. Run it down, boys. So, thankfully, I finally hit a cage on Jinx. She was a bit, I don't know, she was a bit greedy on positioning or something, or just finally made it enough mistakes for us to win the game. Garen ints, wow, the double Warmog's carrying it. Oh, he's going for triple Warmogs, guys. Look out. Triple Warmogs, Garen. At this point, I actually think he's just trolling. I don't even think that he's bad and new anymore. I think he's just trolling. Anyway, we finally got the win. GG Katarina, you almost carried. I end up looking decent. I still have 8 deaths, which is terrible, but that's actually the best on my team, so not too bad. Thanks for watching the struggles. Hope you're not too drunk. Catch you next time.